We all have good days and bad days. And that's normal. You can't avoid bad days. You can't always have good days. So naturally, we want to get as many good days as possible. And no, I'm not going to say some bullshit about, oh, you want to have bad days too. Because while it may be true, it's like you don't want to try and have bad days, right? And you know how to have good days and bad days. Like, do things that are good for your soul. That'll make you have good days. Stay away from things that take away from your soul. That's how you avoid bad days. But one thing we just don't take into account that is huge is that the days are correlated with one another. So you ever notice that when it rains, it pours? I made that up. Pretty clever expression, I would say. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we've all heard that before. And you ever notice how like one bad day usually isn't just one bad day? Often it leads into 2 bad days, and then 3 bad days, and a bad week, and then a bad fucking month, and then sometimes just a bad life. And when we're having good days, they just keep on coming. Things are on the up and up. I don't care if anything small happens. I'm having a good day. And if today's good, tomorrow's probably also going to be good. So obviously this isn't perfect. It doesn't determine, if you have a good day today, it doesn't automatically mean you're going to have a good day tomorrow. And if you have a bad day today, it doesn't mean a good day is impossible tomorrow. What it means is that if we can just make today good, if today's a bad day and we turn it out around just a little bit, and we make sure that tomorrow is a better day, then tomorrow probably is going to be a better day. So the thing is, bad days are to be avoided. You want to avoid bad days. And why is that? It's because they're going to happen naturally. So like we don't have to try and make the days bad. They're just shit's going to happen and it's going to be a bad day. Because in these objective functions, we all have an objective function. It varies from person to person. One person is going to be happiest when they're doing as much cocaine as possible and they have as many strippers in front of them as possible. Whereas a lot of people, they're going to be a lot happier. Their objective function is maxed when they have a fucking family, they have security, they have whatever, health. So while we might have different objective functions, we're all aiming for a good day, right? But the thing is, in these objective functions, there's a lot of shit we can't control. Unless you're a monk, in which case you have shit figured out. You know exactly what you want, I think. I don't know. Yeah, we all want to avoid bad days. And the reason why, like, one day would be okay, but it's not gonna be one day. Unless you really have that in control. Like if you have that skill mastered, you're gonna conquer the fucking world. But until then, we really gotta work hard to not let one bad day turn into another. Because the shit in the objective function, a lot of it is out of our control. It's going to be based on like simple mammal shit like your sleep and your fucking hormones and your whatever. And also on like the environment around you, which you don't really have control over. So there's always noise, basically. There's always noise that we can't control. But the part that we can control, which I believe is to be a large part of this, is the part that like determines how your next day is going to go. So we always want to, if we're having a bad day, we want to do our best to turn it around. Like, don't avoid feelings. That's not what I'm saying. Don't just like say, nope, I'm not having a bad day. I'm having a good day. You can't just lie to yourself. But you have to do what you know brings you happiness and what's likely to bring you happiness tomorrow. Because once you get going on the up and up, it's so easy. Want to know where I got this video idea? It's my habit sheet. Let's take a closer look. So I read Atomic Habits, I started a habit sheet, everything was going fucking beautifully. And you can see that. A lot of colored in squares here, but it looks like we're just not finished yet, but this is actually done. The last days, that happened yesterday. And you'll notice I don't have anything like filled in for any of these bottom rows. And it's because I fell off. I didn't fall off all of the habits, but I fell off tracking all of them. but I also just fell off like a lot of the habits. So this is what I mean when one bad day leads to another, because I was having so many good days leading to one another, and then one day, I don't even remember what it was, but something happened, and I was a little bitch that day. And the problem is I didn't set myself up for success the next day or try and like get it turned around. So I'm gonna start strong on this next one. I don't have all the squares determined yet, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll keep you in touch. I think this is gonna be good. Because yeah, like if you look at this, just because I fell off doesn't mean that I'm lower than where I started. Like bro, there are so many more colored in squares, except for some of these boxes, but you know those. Most of these squares are colored in. So that's progress. I took like fucking hundreds of steps forward and maybe 100 steps back. 100 steps back. So yeah, I'm starting strong. I should have done this on fucking day 2 of the slump, or really on day 1, but that's okay. We learn. We're living and learning, baby. It's not all fucking straight up. And by the way, this feature is called autocorrelation, just meaning that because we're in a time series. Each day of your life, each moment in your life, you're going from one moment to the next, one time step to the next. So if it's like days, you could say, or years, let's say, that's not very granular. Let's say it's a day. One day is a step. And it can be a step down or a step up. And yeah, like they're correlated. So if we have a bunch of positive, like if this is the x-axis and we have a bunch of positive points above the x-axis, like doing good on our objective function, we're doing great. They're correlated. It's not gonna be one up here, one down here, one up here, one down here. It's gonna be, oh, I'm feeling bad today, feeling a little worse, feeling a little worse, feeling a little worse. Oh, now I'm depressed. Oh, now everything is rock bottom. Everything is gray. No, I'm not there yet. And I'm not even heading there anymore. I'm turning around. So, ladies and gentlemen, autocorrelation is important. We gotta remember our days are correlated with one another. And also so I really kind of touched on 2 topics, but like you wanna make today a good day. You also wanna set tomorrow up to be a good day, even if today wasn't a great day. So 2 action steps for you. If you're in a slump, it ends today. You're ending it today. Whatever behavior you're avoiding or whatever you're doing, stop it. Get some help. I'm kidding. You help yourself. You stop it today. And the good shit, let's not take it for granted. Let's appreciate and let's remember what made today good. I'm gonna do more of that tomorrow. Don't forget what makes the days good, because we often will conflate random shit with, oh, this made my day good. Going to the fucking strip club and seeing tits, that made my day good. But really, it was the night with your boys that made the day good, not the strippers. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate you.